welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Razorbacks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will take the field first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Right on target this time. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
That's reeled in. It's Green. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to throw at Simmons. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Working the middle, it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
In the red area, it's Hill. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This crowd knows when to bring it. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Try and play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And they'll try to break the seal on the second quarter by putting 3 on the board. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. lifting just inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will go to work for the first time today. Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Simmons. Uncorks it. He makes a catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ford. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Going right to work up top. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Western Kentucky. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football.
Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Berry. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up throw again. Pulls it in. It's Berry. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to throw on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw for it. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second? Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, Arkansas!
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And he knocks it through to put him up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To throw, it's Simmons. Throwing right. The short hands, it's Alexander. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Oh, he got loose. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Fires left. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. That's caught. It's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. To the air on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.